Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Doodle Babble. I'm Ellen. This is a space for free expression through doodling and talking. So today I'm going to talk, well, it's kind of a heavy topic for everybody, I guess. And at the moment, something about racism. I'm going to babble a bit about racism and then doodle at the same time. So this is going to be an exercise in typography, I guess, that I'm going to write and color. So this topic, I guess it's pretty much important to me because, well, as you know, I am Chinese. I grew up in America and now I'm French. I'm a French citizen. So I guess I've had my share of racism, that I've experienced racism. I wouldn't say maybe not many times, but sometimes, a few times, several times in my life. So I guess, this video is not really, I'm not going to talk about my personal experiences because I guess it's still, I haven't really digested them yet. But I guess I'm just talking about my point of view on the subject. So you all know what racism is. Maybe it has happened to you, or maybe it hasn't. Maybe you have been racist without knowing it, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you were quote unquote the victim. I really hate that word victim because it puts us in a position that's the victim, and if we say we're the victim, we're really going into this triangle called the Karpman's drama triangle. Basically, there's a victim, there's a rescuer, and there's a persecutor. So the persecutor oppresses the victim, does something, and then there's a rescuer that comes to save the victim, which is all good and fun, except guess what happens afterwards? The persecutor, who is the rescuer who's going to save the victim from the persecutor, is going to start persecuting the persecutor, and the persecutor becomes the victim. So this cycle never ends. So I think that's why it's really important to step out of the victim mindset and become more like an active participant. You don't choose to participate in racism, but just to say that we're all a part of it. We're part of the system, and let's figure out what to do about it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I hear a lot recently about the fight against racism. Yeah, there's something not right, definitely. But if we fight against something, there is an equal and opposite force that's going to be created. So if we fight against the oppressors, or quote unquote oppressors, eventually the oppressor will become the victim, and then maybe he's oppressing because he doesn't know, maybe he's oppressing because he inherited it. I don't know. It might be many reasons. Maybe he's oppressing because there is a deep part of him which is really insecure, and that only by oppressing that he could, feel better about himself. Who knows? I don't know. So if we fight against that, it really puts the other person in a defensive mode, and it perpetuates this fight, like basically against humanity, against ourselves, and I guess against each other. So there's no end. There's no end. And I feel like the only way to come out of it is to really think, well, not really think and do something about it, but really see that there's a us. There's no you and me. There's no them. There's just only one thing, us, people. So for me, racism is definitely not a fight. For me, racism is a disease. A disease. And what do you do to diseases? Do you, I guess you could kill, no, you can't really kill the disease, but because it's a symptom of something else. So what I propose is really a cure. Let's all work together to find a cure, because there is definitely suffering, and there's suffering, and that suffering is from the whole humanity. It's not from one group, not from me, it's not from you. It's the whole world suffering, whole world experiencing this pain of something that's not working. So there's this, and then there's ease. So this is saying, okay, this is showing us something is wrong, and we're sick. So yeah, I mean, why would you fight well, maybe, this is a discourse. People use fight a disease, but I feel like a disease cannot be fought. It needs to be cared for. It needs to be healed. So yeah, let's go for a cure. Let's go look for a cure, and everybody is involved. There is no victim, no persecutor, no rescuer, no you, me, them. There is only us. So yeah, let's go. Okay. Well, thank you for watching my video today. And we'll see what each of us can do to contribute to this cause, to find a cure for racism. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.